When you feel sad, listen to this. The Girl and the Pebble. She was walking home from school, head down, heart heavy. It had been another rough day, the kind where even small things felt like they weighed 1,000 pounds. Then it happened. A tiny pebble caught her shoe. She tripped, nothing serious, but it was enough to break the dam. She sat on the curb and cried, not because of the pebble, but because it felt like life kept throwing them at her. Little things over and over until it hurt. That's when the old woman appeared. Not in a magical way, just someone passing by. But she had this presence. Like she'd seen 100 storms and still stood tall. She sat beside the girl and said, "So I saw you trip, hurt, doesn't it?" The girl nodded. The woman reached into her bag and pulled out a handful of smooth stones. "I used to collect every pebble life threw at me." The girl looked confused. "Every time I stumbled, every time I cried, I kept one. Not to remember the pain, but to see how far I'd come." She held out a stone perfectly worn down by time. "You think the pebble is what broke you, but maybe it's what's building you." The girl stared at the stone. It was small, but it had weight. That day she picked up her own pebble. Years later, her jar was full, not of pain, but of reminders. I made it through that and that and that. So when life trips you, pick up the pebble. One day you'll look back and realize those little stumbles made you strong enough to climb. Pain leaves a mark. Strength leaves a legacy.